welcome on to another Pokemon TCG deck builder. Today we are looking at MimikyuGX from Lost Thunder. Yes, since Sword and Shield has come out, we've unfortunately seen the last of fairy type Pokemon cards, which is sad and upsetting, and boo, we don't like this. This is so sad. So I thought we'd give this a nice little bit of a send off, and you know what, this deck kind of reminds me of like a little semi top tier deck that we're seeing right now. So I thought I'd put a little spin on it. So let's see how this goes. So 170 HP is on the low side of GX, I'm not gonna lie. It's on par with things like Dedenne or Jirachi. It's not great. It's not great. Fairy type though, which means you get things like Wondrous Labyrinth Prism Star, which makes your opponents have to attach 1 extra energy to attack. You also hit weakness on things like the God Trio, which is doing very, very good right now with Zacian decks. You have things like Mina to also search for an extra fairy type energy. And Diantha, when your fairy Pokemon get knocked out, you can choose any 2 cards you want to discard. It's great. We like this. It's fantastic. It's a decent time for fairy type Pokemon, but unfortunately, it is very upsetting to see them go. They will be missed. One retreat cost is great because then you have things like Escape Board and U-Turn Board for free retreat. No weakness, no resistance, which is fantastic. On the weakness side anyway, that means steel types can't do double damage, which means but then again, for 170 HP, things like Zacian would be able to get a 1-hit KO regardless. But then again, things like resistance, again, it's also a bad thing. And it used to be dark types. Well, for fairy types, it's majority dark decks, but it's fine. We can work with that. You see a few Sableyes around, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. That's fine. So it has 3 attacks. For 1 fairy energy, you have Perplex. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. It's very easy to get out of confusion. It's not like paralysis or sleep, whereas like paralysis you have to wait for a whole turn, or sleep where you rely on a coin flip. You can literally just retreat out the active, and that's that. It's not the best first attack, but then again, it's an attack nonetheless, so you make do. If there's no retreating options or anything like that, I guess it's there. For 1 fairy and 1 colorless energy, we have Let's Snuggle and Fall for 10 damage, but it does 30 more for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon, which is where this deck kind of comes in. It kind of reminds you of a little deck that you might see around a lot nowadays, ever since Sword and Shield come out. So you kind of see what we're going to work with. And then for 1 fairy energy, we have Dream Fear GX. Choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Your opponent shuffles that Pokemon, all cards attached to it, into their deck. So if your opponent is charging up, say, I don't know, Zacian, and they're 1 energy off, you can do Dream Fear, shuffle it all back in, and that's that. Or again, if they're setting up a big GX like Reshiram Charizard or a big Pokemon V, again, just choose it on the bench, shuffle it all back in. But it has to be on the bench. It cannot be the active spot, so be careful with that as well. But of course, MimikyuGX is not alone. We've got a few cards to help him out. So first off, we have Absol to keep basic Pokemon in the active a bit more. Obviously, regards to Switch and Mallow and Lana and things like that, it will be a bit difficult. But then again, on a format that's majority basic Pokemon, Absol's your guy. Absol is your guy. It's very, very good. We also have our backup attacker / secondary key for this deck, Obstagoon, and to a lesser extent, Zigzagoon. Actually, let's get to Zigzagoon first. We'll do Zigzagoon first. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to the bench, you put 1 damage counter on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So already that brings up 30 damage for Mimikyu, which is great. And then we go off to Obstagoon, where if you evolve it from your hand to your deck, you put 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. So that puts 90 damage on top for Mimikyu. That's great. We like this a lot. It is really, really good. Only reason why I put these guys together is because we are losing fairy decks, obviously. So I thought might as well give it a little homage to fairy decks, while also, you know, doing a little bit of a twist on the good old Sableye decks that you've been seeing ever so often. And Obstagoon also has a pretty decent attack. 1 dark, 1 colorless, obstruct for 90 damage, and prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by a basic Pokemon during your opponent's next turn. So that's great. Even if they swap out to another basic Pokemon, won't do any damage. Pretty good. And lastly, we have Tapu Lele, the one from Ultra Prism. For 1 fairy energy, it does 20 damage for the amount of energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon, which is very, very good. For example, if you do, say, for example, the God Trio, that'll be 60 damage, times that by 2 would be 120, so that'll be good. And for 1 fairy, 1 colorless, magical swap, move any number of damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon to their other Pokemon any way that you like. So if you get Obstagoon up and running quickly, you can spread, say, 40 damage all over. That is great. Mimikyu as well, if you slap on a bunch of damage with Mimikyu all over the place, Again, Sableye, they can literally swap over, find whatever Pokemon you want to get rid of, or whether it's 1 or 2, whether you want to focus on the big GX or a V card, or get to a Pokemon that's going to cause you trouble, that's got their draw, for example, like, I don't know, Pidgeotto or Chinchino or anything like that. Sableye, they can just get rid of them that way. It's great. We like this a lot. It's great. Oh, and also we have Mimikyu as well from Team Up. Again, I don't mind this. Filch, draw 2 cards, so nice little draw engine, and 1 fairy, 1 colorless copycat. As long as your Pokemon has not done GX attack during their next turn, you can use their attack, no matter what it is. Don't have to have the same amount of energy, don't have to be the same typing, as long as it's 1 fairy, 1 colorless, you can do any attack, any attack that they've done. So say for example, if Charizard and Reshiram did their Flare Strike, knocked one of us out, Mimikyu comes back in, does Copycat, Flare Strike already. 2 energy, 230 for 1 prize Pokemon. That is fantastic. We like that a lot. It's great. We are also rocking with 3 custom catchers, 1 copy of Energy Recycle System, 1 Energy Spinner, 2 Evolution Incense, 3 Quick Balls, 2 Rare Candies, 2 Chaotic Swells, 1 Wondrous Labyrinth Prism Star, 4 Cynthias, 2 Cynthia and Caitlins, 1 Diantha, 1 Guzman Hala, 2 copies of Marnie, 2 Minas, 3 Air Balloons, 4 Aurora Energy, 2 Darkness Energy, and 9 Fairy Energy. So, with that being said, let's see how this goes. I'm very interested in this. Okay, so Fairy, Grass, Psychic, and Lightning. Okay, very interesting. This is gonna be very interesting. But yes, how are you guys today? I'm doing pretty good actually. Just doing the same old, really. Can't complain. Been looking around a lot for all these new decks. Oh man, I started off with Zigzagoon. I didn't really want to start off with Zigzagoon, but at least we got some cards to work with. We got Obstagoon, and yeah, so we got some cards to work with. Right, Energy Spinner, give me that. Dark Energy, but not yet. Oh, it's Lost March. Okay, it's Fairy Lost March. That's troubling, but it's fine. Let's see, then we could do Evolve to Linoon, if we don't get Rare Candy. Okay, so this is, we need to work quickly. We need to work very, very quickly for this one. Right, who's he after? Skip Bloom, which means he has Hoppip. No. Okay. Double Linoon. Good, but not exactly what I wanted, but you know what? That's fine. Cynthia, give me some good draw, please. Don't curse me. Do not curse me, please. Evolution Incense, Quick Ball. Yeah, that's fine, actually. I can take that. I'll get rid of Custom Catcher. Could probably one-hit all of these guys anyway. Let's put in Mimikyu. Actually, I should have put in the Absol, shouldn't I? Oh well. Right, there we go. Night Slash. And swap over. That's fine with me. Let's see. I'm gonna say Evolution Incense for Obstagoon. I could either double down with Mina. Actually, if the next card is it Energy, I'll do that and Mina to get Mimikyu rolling. If not, then I'll do Cynthia and Caitlin, get rid of the other Evolution Incense, and then we can roll that way to get the knockout on Emolga. Okay, let's see what happens next. It's a Rare Candy. Okay. Right, Evolution Incense for Obstagoon. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna say Hoppip. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna say Hoppip. Put 3 damage cancel on Hoppip. I'm gonna say Cynthia and Caitlin. Get rid of Evo Incense or Rare Candy. Let's get rid of Rare Candy because we could do something with that. Get Cynthia back. Draw. Aurora Energy. Oh, right. Well, next game, I guess. Okay, so Psychic, Dragon, Lightning, and Colorless. It could be Ultra Necrozma with Malamar, Dedenne, and Ditto. Could be it, but I don't know. That's a bit of a far-fetch. Right, so Mulligan first off. That's not great, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Didn't want that anyway. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty good actually. Ah, yes, double Mimikyu. Wow, that is a lot of mulligans. Jesus. Right. If we get Mina, that's fantastic. But I very much doubt it. Mewtwo, Mew. Okay. It's Ditto Prism Star, like I thought. I'm probably going to say confuse him, because there's no way he's going to want to put up the Ditto. If I can get Absol, that would be great. It might have to be a Cynthia moment. Let's see. So, slap on the energy. Zigzagoon, yes on, I'm going to say Ditto. Then Zigzagoon again, and I'm going to say yes on, let's say Mewtwo. There we go. And then Cynthia, give me something good, please. What have you got for me? What have you got for me? KO Swell is nice. Air Balloon is decent. Got another Cynthia though, which is fine. Double Rare Candy. Evo Incense would be great, because then that's another 3. I could get off Ditto, but then I feel like he's going to evolve this turn. I have a feeling. We'll have to see. Oh gosh, but yeah, I've been actually tempted to make a few decks actually. Some more than others, but I'm really waiting for Rebel Clash. I am so waiting for Rebel Clash. It's gonna take a while actually. It's gonna be a couple of it's another couple of months. I don't know, and then we also get in the rotation in August time, which isn't ideal, but well, it is ideal actually, because but then we lose so many cards. I have a feeling that the next rotation is gonna be from Team Up onwards, because I think by the time August comes around, there'll be, yeah, we'd have a deck and how many? Oh gosh, this is bad. I just realized how bad this is. A very good setup, Chief. Oh crud. Oh crud, we're in a bit of a pinch. Oh god. Oh right. Jeez. Well, there's Rare Candy. Actually, no, why did I do it? Okay, I've got Air Balloon. That's fine. I've got Air Balloon. Yes, just stack up the damage, please. Oh god. Air Balloon, definitely. See what happens. Have I used Custom Catcher? I have not. There's Mimikyu, there's Tapu Lele, there's Wondrous Labyrinth, but I've set that up, so I can't really use that. I'm gonna say Tapu Lele up front. Aurora Energy, get rid of the other Aurora Energy, I guess, and then Psywave. It's like little chip damage, which isn't great. I'll tell you what, one fusion that I actually could make is Obstagoon and Weezing. I know I keep talking about Weezing a lot, but I really like Weezing. Just for the whole thing of like it eventually stacks his whole like 40 plus 20 to whoever's got damage counters. If you do that with Zigzagoon and Obstagoon, you're cruising. You are cruising through this. So I probably would add this in the future. See how that goes, because that would be a pretty nice deck to have together. Yeah, that would be really nice actually. Then Splattering Sludge would put onto basics. A basic heavy format would be very good. Things like Mewtwo and Mew would be a lot to take out. That would be very good actually. Yeah, we might try that in the future. Quick Ball, which is amazing, but really, I need something else. I need something else. I don't really want to get rid of any of these guys. I don't really want to get rid of Obstagoon. Oh no. Might have to. I didn't really want to get rid of Obstagoon, I guess, but I've got no choice. Say Zigzagoon. I know I'm just kind of stacking up the damage a bit, but yes, please, just it's not good enough. Then he's gonna do Poltergeist and dead my or Night Watch and dead my hand, and I'm just gonna be stuck. I'm gonna be stuck, and it's gonna suck. Oh no. This is gonna suck. Yep, I thought so. Night Watch discards my hand, and I'm just stuck. I'm a bit stuck. I'm gonna be a tiny bit stuck. Linoon. Not really what I was after, but I think this might be a GG. If I don't get another redraw card or a Diantha or something, I'm gonna be so screwed. I'm gonna be so screwed. This is not gonna be the one. Oh no. Oh no. Rare Candy, nope, I'm done. I think this is GG. This dead draw is incredible. It's so much dead draw. Yep, that's it, GG. Right, next game, I guess. Oh god. Right, lightning, darkness, and steel. Let's hope that this one goes a tiny bit better than before. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, Obstagoon and Weezing would be a good deck. Also, yeah, when the rotation comes out, I have a feeling the rotation is going to be from team up onwards, which is going to be very interesting. That's going to be very, very interesting for me. Let's see, who do we have? Another mulligan. See, why do you waste the time doing mulligan just to give me another mulligan? Just literally just tell me that I got more than him and just reshuffle it that way. Just waste everybody's time. But yeah, I feel like the rotation is going to be from Ultra Prism up to Team Up. So Team Up onwards will have it, which means it's a very small... It's a very small rotation window. It's going to be very, very tiny. Which is fine, I guess. No. We'll keep that. It's going to be very, very... Yeah, it's a very small window, because then we'll just have Team Up. What else? Unbroken Bonds, Unified Minds, Cosmic Eclipse, Sword and Shield, and then Rebel Clash. So 6 sets. Which is okay, actually. That won't be too bad. That'll be fine. And then yeah, we'll just work from that way. And then another rotation a little bit after that, which means the tag team era would probably be gone by then. Because I know there's still like another 1.5 years of the tag team era. And then that's it. We'll be done with the tag teams, which will be sad. It will be very, very sad, actually. But then that's when Pokemon V and V Max will be a thing. But then probably by that point, that'll be about what? A year, almost 2 years. So that means a new generational card might come out. Because how many years of oh my gosh, how many years of I'm just trying to think. How many years of Pokemon GX's been a thing? Which it would be pretty big. Right, yeah, I'm gonna get another Zigzagoon. Wondrous Labyrinth will be fine. I'm just thinking of that. If it's a Bolton, I have a feeling I know which one it is, which means I want to make sure that he stays locked off as much as possible. And I feel like I should have... No, I didn't mean to use that one. I just meant to do Perplex. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It's fine. I didn't mean to do that one, but that's fine. If he doesn't get another basic Pokemon, we might have done this. If it's a base, if it doesn't get an energy, then okay, that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right, dark energy, 20 damage. Oh, there's Bolton. Yep, I thought so. I knew it was going to be that one. Does 180 damage if there's a GX Reveal. Oh, active. If the active. Okay, that's fair enough. If the active is a... Okay, right, I get it. Right, wow. So 3, 6, 7. Right, won't be nearly enough damage, but 180 damage will take me out. So you know what? I'm just gonna go about with it. Use Perplex because I feel like if he gets rid of the stadium, then that Snuggle and Fall would have been for nothing. So I'm just gonna stay hopeful and at least delay me a little bit. There's some Zentos. That GX was pretty much pointless. I'm just trying to think what other cards would be good for this deck, because I've seen this deck, I've been looking at this deck for a while, and I've been thinking what can I actually do to make it like decent, because I've been thinking, because there's something weird with this, like it's there but not fully, right? So that's good for me, so that means we've got the knockout, which is great. On Zigzagoon, Cynthia Caitlyn, get rid of Custom Catcher, bring back my Cynthia please. What else have you got for me? Say Rare Candy please. Evolution Incense, I will take it, I guess. That gets me 1. Then Linoon, and then we have the knockout. 160 damage. Right, great. Dark Energy, that's fine. I'm okay with that. What other cards what other cards is there that I've not actually paid attention to? There's... Oh my god, there's Altaria GX, which would have been very good now. Well, which is very good now. It takes water and fairy energy. So I guess you could do Frostmoth in one way. That would be pretty cool actually. Frostmoth would be very useful. Oh my god, Frostmoth would be useful for Altaria, and it prevents attacks from GXs, I think, which would be nice. That would be very nice. I actually haven't seen... I know I've traded one Altaria in the past. I have to see how many I have. I think I only have one left. Right, let's see. So Obstagoon, put that on Skorupi to get this knockout. I'm going to say Quick Ball to keep... actually no, because I'm going to knock him out this turn. So let's get another Zigzagoon. Let's just get another Zigzagoon out, put it on Zamazenta and get ready to knock him out. Yes, please. Put it on Zamazenta, put Dark Energy on Obstagoon, trade over from Cynthia. So wait, 3, 4, okay. Oh, there's all my rare candies. Right, so I got the 4. 100 damage. Right, brilliant. Cynthia again. I've got Marnie, which would be useful. How much damage? I'll do 40 damage so far. Alright, there's Mimikyu. Might as well set up Mimikyu while I'm here. Marnie, yeah, because that 130 discard a special energy would be useful. Okay, not exactly what I was after, but at least the damage will stack. Might as well get a hit in now because I will be fine until the next turn. So 50 damage would be 150. I'll do 160. I'll be a little bit off unless I get Obstagoon. Right. I see. Okay, so there's Obstagoon. I'm pretty sure that means the rare candy is in there somewhere, which means I will need to hit Obstagoon with Obstagoon. Marnie is fine. At least, well, I would actually like to get another redraw, so that's actually fantastic. Right, Mina, I get Marnie this time, which is fine. Let's see, there's the other Mimikyu. I could set up the other Mimikyu, to be honest. Air Balloon for Zigzagoon, Mimikyu, and Mina or Marnie. Let's try Marnie. Let's do Marnie again. That would be nice. Draw 5. That's Obstagoon. Rare candy would help. Let's see, Mimikyu. That's level 4. P130. I've got no special energy, so I'll survive it. I'll survive it because obviously no double damage, which is great. I don't know why you're sniping for the Zigzagoon. I would have sniped at the Mimikyu. The Mimikyu seems to be the one that's doing a lot of work. So I would have just got rid of the Mimikyu. But I guess you have a plan somehow. Oh yeah, I'm under a Labyrinth. Stopped him for one more turn. Right. We'll try one more. Let's see how one more goes. Right. So just plain fire, I guess. Okay. So Welder specific could also be Salazzle. There's a few fire types that could be around actually. Could be Cinderace, could have Volcanion, could be Reshiram Charizard. Gosh, there's a lot of things to think about. Start with Zigzagoon, which isn't great, but that's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right. Okay. Growling. Oh, okay, it's Growling. Right. KX well to get rid of that. Aurora Energy. Get rid of Fairy. We're done. We're done from there. I'm hoping that Linoon's attack is 3/1 darkness double colorless. I hope, because that would be a bit easy for us, I guess. Alright, so 30 damage, that's fine. But then if he gets Salazzle and Welder next turn, that's it. So I need an extra Pokemon. Oh, wow, fantastic. Right, Obstagoon, fantastic. Right, there we go. Rare candy. I'm gonna slip it on Salandit. Yes. Then attach and obstruct. That was lucky. That was very lucky. Fairy energy. Wow, there's a lot of energy around here. I think I might get rid of a few energy from here. Only because there's a bit of energy going around. Right, so next turn, if he doesn't get another Pokemon down, we have done it. But yeah, I'm definitely going to siphon a bit of energy from here because we are seeing a lot of energy. There is a lot of energy going around. I think we got it. I think we might have it. Well played, dude, I guess. GG. I guess. Right, announcement time. That was a pretty quick match, I guess. So yeah, announcement time. Right, Mimikyu Obstagoon. I don't mind it. I really don't mind it. We didn't get to see Tapu Lele and Mimikyu, unfortunately, but we got to see the main two, which is important. There's something missing about this, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the lack of draw engine that we have. Like, say for example, we could add in a Dedenne, but then the Dedenne might take too long. We could do Silvally, but then Silvally's another evolution that we have to worry about, so that means we have to get another evolution incense to get all that rolling. I do like Mimikyu and Tapu Lele, just because they're really useful once they're down. Guzma and Hala I could get rid of, but at the same time that's Aurora Energy, but then there's 4 Aurora Energy, so we have a lot to work with. Energy Spinner, then again we have enough energy for it to not dead out with energy. There's something that's blocking it, and I can't really understand what it is. I could take out an Obstagoon line to make it 3 Obstagoon, but I don't know, something's blocking it and it's really bugging me, and I can't pick out what it is. But something is really blocking this deck from being the best that it can, and I can't pick out what it is. I'm stumped. I really can't pick out what it is. It's good on paper, but being in mind, like, this is a fair... The reason why I picked Mimikyu is because obviously now that fairy types are gone, you don't really have new counters that can take out like the God Trio or Reshiram and Zekrom. So they're kind of standing there at the top being like, we can take you out, and no one's really worried about weakness. So that's where the problem comes in, which is where Mimikyu is such a good fit, because if it's say a Zacian, if it is say a Zacian deck, you could take out the God Trio very, very quickly, quicker than most Pokemon if you manage to get a Zigzagoon and Obstagoon up and evolved. Then if Zacian ends up taking you out, you could do Mimikyu back, which means 230 on a Pokemon that can literally take itself out, which is great. I think Zacian is what, 220, 230, so it can knock itself out, which is great. That is fantastic. So say for example you did do Mimikyu, take out the God Trio, Zacian comes out, hits you back, one hit KOs you, even with a big charm that gives you 30 extra HP, you're still 30 off. Mimikyu comes in, you slap on an energy, do a Mina, you get another one back, and then you literally hit him back for 230, one hit KO. That's great. That's why I made this fairy variant, because this, to me, on paper, sounds like it can beat the God Trio and Zacian. But it's very difficult because I know there's something blocking it. I just really can't pick out what it is. But that's my opinion anyway. I think I might get rid of an Obstagoon line, Guzma and Hala, an Energy Spinner to put on Silvally, just for an extra draw engine, which would be very, very useful. And then maybe take out an Air Balloon for some sort of memory for Silvally as well, to make him a bit more reliable. Maybe Fire, because if Obstagoon's weak to grass, then Fire Energy could hit back. So maybe could do it that way. We'll have to see. But yeah, I'll probably work on this a bit more, see how this goes. But that's my opinion anyways, guys. What do you think? If you guys think I should take anything out, let me know. If you guys think I should put anything in, again, please let me know. I'll be more than happy to try it. If you guys have any idea on what deck I should try out, please always let me know. I'll be more than happy to try it out in due time. But as always, guys, if you enjoyed, always get a like and always click on the video. You guys always welcome back, and I will see all of you in the next video. Right, guys, take care, and I will see you all later. Okay, bye.